sitting backstage right now, live at Q-Ruption from the Saratoga Performing Arts Center. Joining us, Corey Taylor of Slipknot. How you doing?
Well,
aside from the pain right now.
Aside from the pain, I am in progress, I guess. So it's all good.
It's all good? How's the tour been going so far? You been having a good time?
Shows have been great, yeah. Considering it's the audience has been just fantastic. The response has been great, and yeah, we're having a great time.
Awesome. I just read that Metal Hammer magazine voted Iowa #1 greatest metal album of the 21st century. Is that kind of a crazy thing?
It's a little crazy,
yeah.
Considering just how dark and violent that album is. I'm like, that kind of, it's almost like it kind of sets the tone for everything we're dealing with right now. So yeah, I mean, it's pretty crazy, but it's it's a great compliment, considering a lot of the other albums that are out there, you know.
Right. I was doing some research on Iowa, and I came across this article. I don't know how exactly true this is, but they had you saying that you recorded that song in a room with one other person, naked while cutting yourself. Is this a true thing?
Oh yeah, very, very. I was on various chemicals back then, and couldn't feel a lot of pain or anything like that. Didn't really care, and that song was such a gnarly, vibey song that I really wanted to go somewhere really dark with it, you know. And to do that, I felt at the time like I really needed to kind of almost get in character, you know.
Right.
And so between being quite lucid and then, you know, just kind of cutting myself up, it was it was a really good performance. You know, I only sang it twice, so what you're hearing is the product of 2 times singing it.
So it's pretty raw,
pretty raw,
definitely raw emotion. So who was in with you? A producer was with you at the time?
Yeah, Ross Robbins. He didn't look. He just kind of closed his eyes and just had the headphones on and just listened to what I was doing, you know. So. Plus, at the time, nobody wanted to see me naked, so it's all good.
Well, it might be a different story nowadays.
From your lips, madam.
So, how's the creative process working right now? You are a super busy man and have like a bajillion and a half things going on. What are you working on currently at the moment?
Right now, I'm just working on finishing up lyrics for the demos for the next batch of Stone Sour songs, and trying to get that together before we go into the studio in January. I'm also working on my 4th book, just kind of putting notes and stuff together here and there so I can really start writing it in the next month or so. Other than that, just besides that, just doing my radio show on Beats One. I mean, it's
books, radio show, 2 bands. I mean, do you ever find yourself without something to say?
Not really. I mean, and people would probably say that that's not a good thing, by the way, but, you know.
Untrue.
The mic, I'm going to say something.
Do it up. Well, I hear you are going to be a big part of a song on Korn's new album, doing a new little collaboration that did Giannis last week.
Yeah.
I was trying to get it out of Austin Carlisle earlier today if you guys were going to get in on a little something, and he could neither confirm or deny. Anything you care to elaborate on?
No, absolutely. I mean, it's actually something we haven't really even talked about. But it would be kind of cool to do something together, you know. We've been threatening to do some stuff together for a while, so you never know. We'll see what happens.
How are the guys like on the tour, being on the road with
really
Dancing Again and with Of Mice and Men?
The guys in Of Mice and Men are really good guys. I've toured with them kind of here and there on like festivals and stuff. So they, you know, really cool kids. Great band, you know. They got a lot of, you know. This next album is going to do really good things for them.
Right, I can hear them tearing it up right now.
Yeah, the guys in Manson, you know, I've known those guys for a while. Even the people who haven't been in the band for a while, you know. So it's cool, man. You know, we're all just kind of hanging out, just, you know, trying to put on the best shows that we can, and hoping that the audience is having as much fun as we are.
Any backstage tour antics going on this time around?
Not really, man. Like we're all beating each other up, especially me. You know, just kind of dealing with what I've got to deal with, and then, you know, having my family out on the road. It's just, trust me, I'm kicking my own.
Different experience when you're taking your family with you on the road. Do you hold back a little bit? Do you feel like?
No, not really. I've had my family out on the road with me now for the last 6 years.
Oh wow.
So yeah, I mean it's what I'm used to now. Like I'd actually kind of prefer doing that. You know, I mean, there were times when, you know, about 10, 10 or 11 years ago when I was kind of boozing really hard that I wouldn't remember where we were, what we were doing. And now, being sober and stuff, I can actually remember like the shows and where we, it's like, oh, I remember this place. This is cool,
Right.
Much rather have that because it's a part of the history now,
Totally.
Yeah.
On this tour, there's been a little antics going on in the crowd, I guess you would say. I heard in Toronto that we had to get rid of somebody.
Yeah.
We tried to watch the video. What was going on with that guy?
It's just a typical idiot. The only thing I could say is like he was a troll in real life, man.
Oh, right.
Like so he was just showing some serious disrespect. Nothing I can say on the radio.
Got it.
But I had watched it. Honestly, what you're seeing is the culmination of me trying to ignore it for the entire show and finally getting to the point where I'm like, no, we're not doing this anymore. Yep. I've been doing this for 20 years now. I'm not doing that. So he was gone. The thing that sucked, though, was the girl that was with him was a fan, and she had to leave because he was her ride.
Oh,
so
sad.
So he gets pulled, and he's acting like, oh, I don't know what happened. I don't know why I'm getting kicked out. I'm like, you're an idiot, and we all know why you're getting kicked out. And then his girl is like, but what? Okay, I gotta go. Like, it sucked. So. I mean, I felt bad for her, but honey, get a better dude.
Right.
That dude you're with sucks at life. So
yeah, I don't understand why you would buy tickets to go and be disrespectful at a show.
because you're a punk, and that's the kind of negativity you thrive on, And honestly, I'm at the age we're done here.
Right.
Like you want to talk smack, you're gonna get smacked. It's the way it is.
All right, let's talk about some positive things.
Yes, I like positive stuff.
You got a made-for-TV movie coming out in a week.
Sharknado 4, baby. That's right.
This is still a thing. What can we expect from your performance in Sharknado 4?
It's brief. Trust me.
Like blink and we'll miss it?
Literally, kinda that way. Honestly, I mean, they were all really, really cool. It was cool to be a part of that. I was kind of part of like the big cameo thing that they had with that, and I was in a scene with Tommy Davison from In Living Color.
Nice.
And super cool. Like we chatted about Des Moines, Iowa for a while. Like it was really cool, man. And I I'm in it for maybe 4 minutes. Maybe. That depends on how much they leave in, all right? Like they might just kind of be like, cut to my face. Okay, we see it's him. All right, now get out of there. So we'll see what happens. Like, trust me, if they cut me out of the movie, you would not lose any of the story. That's how short and sweet my little cameo is.
Let me tell you, if I'm watching Sharknado 4, we're watching it for your cameo.
Well, that's I mean, having seen all the other 3, can't wait to see how number 4 ends.
You got a little bit of the acting bug. You were obviously Sharknado 4. You did some vocal work for Doctor Who.
Yeah.
And then you're coming out in Officer Down.
Yeah.
Anything else coming on the horizon? Are you trying to venture out that way?
Nothing yet. I mean, I kind of take the gigs as they come, I've auditioned for a couple of things. I know there are people who are trying to get me little bits of work here and there. But if I've got time, I'll do it. Like, it's nothing that I'm going to drop out and like dedicate myself to, I know what my real gig is. I'm not trying to win an Academy Award or anything. It is what it is. Like the Sharknado 4 is not going to lead to me working with Spielberg.
Dude,
it's not going to be that.
Guy that gets you get an EGOT, or what is that? You get the Tony, the Grammy.
Oh yeah, the GOAT.
Yeah.
I think it's the GOAT. Yeah, it's the Grammy, the
Emmy, the Tony,
the Oscar, Tony. That's what it is. Yeah, that ain't happening.
Come on.
That is not happening for me.
Come on, let's get you
Where
a
the hell do you think
stage.
I'm going to get the opportunity to get an Oscar? Dude. All right? Let alone a Tony. You're going to see me out here?
Sharknado 4.
Yeah. And Emmys, please. Let's figure this out. Like daytime Emmy. I could handle a daytime Emmy.
Yeah, let's get you on a soap opera.
Yeah. It'd be great if I brush up on my Spanish and I'll go like telenueva. It'd be awesome.
Telenovela? That would be sick.
Right? Like Armando. ¿Por qué?
Mi amor.
Oh, mi amor. Oh.
Oh, that's awesome. So you said you were working on some new Stone Sour. Anything new coming from Slipknot in the future?
Not for a while. Not for a while. Yeah, we're gonna tour with this till it was going to be the end of November. Now it's looking like the middle of December. And then we're gonna call it a day, and then I'll go and do Stone Sour for a while.
Coming up in a couple months, you got Knotfest meets Ozzfest.
Yep.
This is insane. This festival looks crazy. I mean, 2 days, and you got two festivals coming together as one. Was there any thoughts about maybe hooking us up with an East Coast?
We've been talking about it, man. You know, and the thing is that I've wanted to do it. I've wanted to slowly but surely start to build it. You know, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I know it's definitely something that we're talking about. I want to do something where it's like regionally specific, you know, so we would do something on the East Coast, do something in the Midwest, something on the West Coast, and just kind of build it from there. But this year we couldn't find the right way to do it. So, but it's definitely something that we're talking about, and we're definitely trying to make it work.
Awesome. Definitely can't wait for that to happen. Well, Corey, thank you so much for sitting down and talking with us. I cannot wait for the show tonight. Obviously, Q-Ruption going on right now. Mice and Men on the stage at this very moment. If you want to come out, tickets are available at the gate, so please come on down to SPAC. Corey, thank you again.
No worries. Thank you.